Dalam BuzzPOP hari ini, kita bakal membedah season finale bagi season 2 Demon Slayer. Para panelis kita malam ini terdiri daripada saya, Nadzru Iskandar daripada BuzzPOP TV, serta Kaki Manga kita Ariff. What's up bro, how you doing man?
What's up? Good evening everyone.
Ayo. Dan Kaki anime kita Shazli American. How you doing man?
Hello.
Nampaknya lagi satu kaki K-drama kita, Jamal Raslan tak ada. Hopefully dia akan join discussion kita nanti. Tapi kita bakal memulakan perbincangan kita malam ini dengan reaksi satu ayat. Alright, so reaksi satu ayat aku adalah babi sedih. Judul episod minggu lepas adalah No Matter How Many Times We're Reborn, which pada pendapat aku is the saddest Demon Slayer memory yet. Macam cakap, the saddest demon memory yet lah. You know, kalau nak compare dengan yang Spider Demon tu ataupun the Tanuki Demon, aku rasa yang ni lagi sedih tu. So, apakah reaksi satu ayat anda kepada episod Demon Slayer minggu lepas? Kita mulakan dengan Syaz. Silakan Syaz.
Dia umpama tali rafia yang berpintal-pintal. Dia terikat-ikat-ikat tapi lalas tak boleh nak lerai. Nanti kita akan discuss further.
Nice. I like that. Ariff, aku rasa Kudo ada tanya satu soalan kepada kau. Silakan.
Walk with him in hell. Kalau tak silap, this is Lamb of God. Go ahead.
Nice.
I think Lamb of God is punishment. Okay, reaksi saya. Puas. 11 episodes. Finally, we get to see the sad story lah between Gyutaro and Daki. Or in this episode nama dia sebenarnya Ume. So yeah, actually ni is one of the part yang I've been waiting for lah. Dia punya the sad story and everything. And dapat tengok and they did it justice, so it was good. It was great.
Nice. So Jamal tak ada. Aku tanya Jamal dah. But we'll go to the next comment. Xavier mengatakan, bagi aku episod paling terbaik. Tapi tak sangka pula Blood Demon As Nezuko boleh hapuskan racun. Kita akan bincangkan tu di dalam segmen kita yang seterusnya. Kemudian Ezad mengatakan sedih sebab Uzi pencen. Tak apa bro, dia pencen dengan 3 isteri. So dia akan busy. Yeah. And then Xavier mengatakan paling tak puas tak dapat tengok mesyuarat pemun. Itulah dia macam aku dipanggil. Adakah kerana ada apa yang dia mati? Lepas tu Sid akan Zah macam tu je. Aku macam alah, dah kena tunggu setahun setengah dah tengok meeting ni. Sialah kan. Kemudian Shimir pun mengatakan reaksi satu ayat, mana apa pun meeting boy. Aku rasa lepas perbincangan minggu lepas ramai orang meminta meeting tu tapi nampaknya kita dapat. Because kata 45 minit, tengok 32 minit je episod minggu ni. Aku macam fuck lah.
Oh, pendek
Yeah, it was only
32
minutes. Yeah, it wasn't 45 macam ramai orang rumourkan minggu lepas. Okay?
Tapi mungkin 30 minit, mungkin airtime dekat Jepun is 45 minutes. 30 campur dengan dia punya
iklan.
Iklan apa semua. Mungkin lah. Intermission apa semua. Mungkin.
Ke dia orang nak tiru macam DC. Release the whatever card. Release the whatever card. So, standard 13 minutes more. Like, oh my god.
Don't bring that white shit. Don't bring that white shit to the to Japan.
Tolong ya. Okay, so menurut Kudo yang diorang katakan 45 minit di Jepun tu kerana ia include adverts So sebab itulah. But
why
dia kata meeting demon tu itself mungkin 15 minutes worth of material. So maybe diorang nak put it at the beginning of season 3 lah. Maybe. Yeah.
I mean direction wise mungkin that would be a good thing lah to start off the start of the season,
the new arc. Yeah.
Betul.
Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita bakal membincangkan 3 plot menarik yang kami suka daripada episod Demon Slayer minggu lepas. Alright. Jadi plot point pertama kita adalah tentang aftermath, survivors, di mana kita bakal merokai the aftermath of decapitating Gyutaro dan Kaki serentak. So dalam segmen ni kita ada 3 soalan. Soalan pertama adalah untuk anime watcher Shaz. Apakah pendapat anda tentang Nezuko mempunyai kuasa untuk deflect explosive blast daripada badan Gyutaro yang dah terpenggal tu, and then dia boleh heal Inosuke lah, and then dia heal Tengen Uzui lah. Macam kuat mana kau punya Blood Demon Arts ni? Macam tiba je. #Deus Ex Machina. So apakah pendapat kau? Silakan Shaz.
Memang tak pernah ada presiden lah sebelum ni.
Aduh, dia punya presiden namanya dah.
I'm going to keep that phrase, man. I'm just going to bring it everywhere. For no reason at all, I will use it. Okay.
Tak ada presiden.
Belum ada presiden sebelum ini. At first, I confused juga. I was thinking like, did they show this before in previous episodes? So when I try to recall balik, the only time I recall dia punya fire actually impacting the storyline was the fight in the spiders, kalau tak silap. And there's never been much use of the fire ability after that. So bila I fikir balik, dia punya fire tu combined with the demonic punya blood is probably affecting how the abilities come out. When she's fighting, the api tu is very destructive, literal fire kan, which orang yang first time tengok anime like, ui, petak keluar api kan, tapi oh no, that's the actual api from Nezuko. Then comes out at this point of time when she is in a caring and like, you know, please don't get hurt punya mindset, you know, healing punya mindset. So the ability, the demon blood reacts to her. So she is unique in that sense. Kalau all the demons pun tiba-tiba boleh buat macam ni, dia susah sikit lah. Then you'll be a bit like, oh my god, now everybody has like, you know, emotion-based powers. But being unique, because dia tak makan human blood, so this is where I think all the demonic power punya deviation comes into play. Because dia boleh simpan, dia boleh control dia punya emotions, so secara tak langsung dia boleh end up controlling the demonic blood. And also kita tak boleh nak lupa lah, they have the the chosen family punya trope lah kan. But yeah, it makes sense if you look at it from the perspective that dia ni unique. Dia tak makan a single human, dia tak take even a single drop of human blood pun. Whether this changes in the manga later on, kita tak tahulah. But from the anime memang tak ada. She's been clean, never eat any humans. I tak tahu dia makan food at all or not. But yeah, so the way her strength goes up and down based on her emotions can justify why when she is more, you know, in a more caring and it's like, don't get hurt anymore, you know, stop being hurt and all that. So the demonic blood could be based on that. So it at first macam like benda ni another Johnny moment ke, but then when you think about it, she is presiden dia ialah dia adalah unik lah, and her abilities memang based on her emotional state. So yeah, after you know, after thinking about it does make sense.
Okay, apa pendapat kau tentang apa yang Rogan cakap bahawa dekat Mugen Train dah ada presiden ya, Nezuko bakar tali masa diorang tidur.
I totally forgot about this part. Sebab
macam
aku ingat
presiden,
aku ingat Rengoku
boleh
je.
lupa presiden. Apa ni presiden? Boleh lupa
tapi,
presiden.
Itulah. Tapi masa tu dia tak ada emotion. So aku macam like But yeah, okay, that is a good fact check lah. I totally forgot about that part. Sebab it was such a minor thing. Dia tak ada macam, you know, explosive kind of moment. But yeah, I mean kalau kita tengok balik dia punya state of mind masa tu kan, kalau tak silap dia nak bagi abang ni bangun kan. That's why he woke up. So
dia ada 3. Actually during season 1 waktu intro pun it was one of mention yang the fire tak panas ataupun tak hurt the brother. Memang tak hurt humans lah. Only demons. Meaning fire ni is memang anti-demon punya fire lah. So
Oh, that one I remember, but I didn't remember from
one?
where.
And that one coupled with yang kat Mugen Train, yang dia nak bangunkan abang dia, sebab bukan nak bakar abang dia, mainly because demonic influence, and dia nak potongkan the rope lah. So in a way, kalau kita tengok daripada how they shield diorang ni dengan dia punya fire, it's less barrier, more like counter attack. Darah lawan dengan api. It's like cancelling lah. It's not really blocking, more like cancelling attack. So that's we never saw it being used as much as this lah, like this way before.
Kan?
Aspects,
means,
attributes adalah.
That means dia punya blood magic is a type of counter blood magic, which
Yes.
also makes her unique. But it does not justify why she became so strong masa dia marah. So hopefully in the next season we get to learn further lah about benda ni.
Dia macam day by day nampak Nezuko ni dah more macam blade. Macam betul-betul anti-vampire. Macam anything dan vampire tu legit ke apa, dia ni boleh buat.
Daywalker. Yeah.
Dia
Anti-vampire
Macam blade lah. That's it lah.
Sebab terbakar and then tak makan orang, lawan demon, protect manusia, macam the OG blade lah.
Yes, the original blade. Yeah.
You know, we may not agree on a lot of things, but I think we all can agree with Fadil here. Memang Nezuko is very kawaii lah.
Oh,
Cuma minat dia atau daki ke tak, itu je.
The fact that dia jadi Yoshi for Tanjiro is like, that is just so sweet. macam bayangkan yang si kecil tu, dia piggyback dia abang macam
Yeah, man. Pasal abang dia tak boleh gerak kan. Dia tu memang cute gila tu.
And then she will always turn super cute when she's doing cute stuff tau. Perasan tak?
Abang, bangun. Bangun.
Alright, soalan kedua adalah untuk Ariff ya. Apakah pendapat anda tentang elemen Blood Quest serta kucing kami kepunyaan Tamayo kembali di dalam finale ini? Dahlah darah apa yang demon pula tu. Adakah subplot ini akan berterusan di dalam the remainder 3 story arcs of Demon Slayer?
This arc, this subplot is a very important subplot. Sangat-sangat important because it carries throughout all the arc, and that's maybe a criticism on the author jugalah. Benda ni penting tapi kita tak nampak sangat, so you tak rasa yang benda ni penting.
Dia macam terlupa.
Last sekali dia betul. And maybe kalau nak kata dia punya alasan waktu the spider punya demon tu sebab everyone was heavily injured, so tak sempat nak buat, mungkin lah. But before that, even after dah jumpa Tamayo apa semua pun tak nampak sangat. Maybe nampak just one off. And I'm not sure waktu Mugen Train ada ke tak. Rasa macam ada. If someone boleh fact check, ada tak kucing tu during the Mugen Train punya arc. But will this be impacting the future storyline? Definitely. There's a reason kenapa Tamayo minta entrust this mission dekat Tanjiro and the gang. And benda ni lagi potent sebab this is an upper rank demon. Upper rank demon dia punya Tamayo okay. Dia punya upper rank demon, dia punya blood lagi concentrated lah dengan Muzan. So the higher they are in terms of ranking, the closer they are to Muzan.
Yeah.
Memang akan jadi plot point. What is the plot point? I shall not tell.
Aku nak tahu connection Tamayo dengan Muzan.
Lah macam mana.
Yang tu yang aku interested. The connection between Tamayo and Muzan. Nampaknya minggu ini Ariff agak laggy ya.
Muzan, Tamayo is Oh lagi ke? Oh, shit.
The video quality
Okay,
dropping.
okay tak?
Tak, video quality dropping and
Hmm.
reaksi kau like 5 saat lambat daripada bila kita cakap. Hello.
Alamak, dia dah mula start dah. But I can see Nick dengan Syaz clearly.
Okay,
Is
cool.
it live? Alright,
Yes,
cool.
yes.
So Tamayo and Muzan. Tengok Muzan.
Satri.
Muzan terus. Muzan dengan Tamayo. So Muzan definitely created Tamayo. I think dia serve Muzan for quite some time jugalah. But not willingly. Dia tak segila the rest of the upper moons lah. Sama ada dia upper moon atau tidak, that one tak sure. But she definitely was quite close jugalah with Muzan. Which is why when dia lari tu Muzan memang hunting her down sampai habis lah.
By the way,
Michael Jackson.
Kudu mengatakan bahawa dia fact check ya, memang tak ada kucing kami ataupun kucing Tamayo tu ketika Mugen Train. So aku terkilan bila aku cakap ni adalah plot point penting, tapi macam author mangaka boleh terlupa kan dalam setiap story arc.
Tapi aku rasa boleh justify Mugen Train tu. Rengoku baru mati kot. Kalau tak kucing keluar tak pasal-pasal macam like, apa benda yang kucing nyemak ni.
Kucing tu cute though.
Tahu, but the gravity of the moment. Your first real hero death tau. Tiba-tiba kau keluar kucing ni like nak bagi aku drama ke? Aku macam like
kucing. Itulah kan. Alright, memandangkan Profesor X kita iaitu Jamal tak ada malam ni. So Ariff kena double up dan jawab semua soalan Jamal.
Profesor X.
Pasal hari tu masa
Okay.
reaction untuk Doctor Strange dia botak macam Profesor X. So kita orang panggil dia Profesor X. Okay, so soalan seterusnya adalah untuk manga reader Jamal. Tapi Ariff akan jawab. Pada pengetahuan anda, adakah kepala upper rank demons memang mengambil masa yang lama untuk disintegrate selepas dipenggal? Kerana The Spider Demon dan Mugen Train Demon didn't take this long.
Maybe dia punya strength dia determine kot sebabkan dia punya ranking. So makin lama makin tinggi dia punya rank, makin lama kot sebab maybe blood concentration ke, maybe dia punya aura dia lagi kuat ke. And maybe it's just plot point lah at this point. Macam nak buat cerita sedih dua adik-beradik ni lambat gila, boleh
sempat lagi kan. Betul kan.
But tu sempat buat cerita sedih macam okay fine, Hindustan sangat. So yeah, mungkin tapi kalau kita tengok, kalau nak ikut ranking wise the Spider rank lower 5 kalau tak silap lower 5. Dia pun took some time juga. It's not instant, tapi took some time juga untuk dia disintegrate. Yang lower 1 pun took some time juga, probably a bit longer. And now go to upper 6, that's one dia akan tu lama sikit lah. So entah Muzan lama gila lah kot. Kalau Muzan entah seminggu bakar.
Kau letak kat luar bawah matahari pun dia macam boleh bercakap kan.
Cepat.
Kalau kita nak teori craft, it could be on how much Muzan punya blood is inside the particular demon lah. Kalau setakat cisan tu, you know, macam kita buat lawak tadi kan, Muzan seminggu baru mati kan, that could actually be part the reason.
Betul. Maybe because he is the source of everything kan. Yeah. Alright, dengan itu berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita bakal membincangkan plot menarik kita yang kedua. Alright, jadi plot menarik kita yang kedua adalah tentang memory di antara Ume dan Gyutaro, di mana Gyutaro mengingati kembali hidup dia dan adik dia yang sebelum mereka bertukar menjadi demon. Pada aku, this is part yang paling sedih lah dalam siri ni, yang buat aku macam Fuck man. It's so fucked up tu. Diorang tak bersalah sebenarnya, you know. So dalam segmen ni kita ada satu soalan untuk semua panelis. Apakah pendapat anda tentang kisah silam Ume dan Gyutaro yang amat tragik dan menyedihkan ya? I mean, they are victim of their own society. They did not ask to be born that way. Serta pendedahan bahawa they were turned into demons not by Lord Muzan, tetapi one of the upper rank demons. So kita mulakan dengan Syaz. Silakan Syaz.
First aku nak mention lah. Bila I was entering this episode with so much hype tau. Sebab orang macam, oh it's going to be great ending and everything macam. Lepas bila dah tengok macam like, tak adalah sesedih yang I expected. In fact, I was actually left more confused. So
aku
macam
pasal orang lain dah hype kan kat kita macam sedih weh. Macam
Yes,
Jamal dengan Ariff sedih weh.
so macam I think secara tak langsung that has affected the expectations. But even if I were to look at it objectively lah, when we take a step back kan, the story is kind of sad, tapi dia macam dia nak menghala ke sini, dia nak tell a long term sad story, then tiba-tiba ada shocking moment. Then after that you become demon. So macam like, you're trying to tell a story that is going this way. Lepas tu tiba-tiba kau nak, lepas tu kau naik ke situ pula. So the story is a bit disjointed kat situ. Now to be fair, it is a very short berapa minit? 5-10 minutes maybe?
Yeah,
of storytelling. So kan, masalahnya bila mungkin in my mindset lah, I was thinking it's going to be a very sad story. So in my mind, all the cerita sedih-sedih yang I pernah tengok in anime and so on kan, semua dah standby. Okay bro, we are ready to compare. So bila tengok macam like, alah skip tu je, you know. So it is an unfair comparison kalau kita tengok with expectation. Now, was the story told well? I think the only part yang I rasa sedih and confused is when the fact that tiba-tiba adik dia dah mati. Like, like apa dia? Because dia macam you're telling a sad story, tiba-tiba ada one shocking moment.
Ya, dia macam truncated.
Which like you're missing footage tau. Yang we were promised 45 minutes tu. There's some minutes taken away from us.
Adakah Ume nak kena rogol ke sebab tu dia kena cocok mata samurai tu ke? Like tunjuk lah. Tunjuk.
Kemudian dia beritahu pula kan, oh you take first, don't let them take from you. Tu dia cucuk mata macam like, you don't see the actual character development. I wish they had given another 5 minutes honestly, you know, to show them that, you know, dia tak nak jadi one of these geisha girls, tapi sebab terpaksa mak dia orang kasi jual, you know, to this very low level punya house yang jenis yang like, oh boleh je, however young you want pun kita ada, we can find. So that adds to the tragedy tau. So the kita nampak the tragedy from Gyutaro punya side, but not from Ume punya side. Why was she very dependent on her brother? Dia kena bully ke? Mungkin dia masuk in the geisha punya house, lepas tu dia tengok macam like, she's the youngest, abang dia buruk kan, tapi she is the most beautiful in the entire house. So orang semua macam like, yes, we want her. Tapi sebab by association dengan abang dia like, aku suka lah that girl. Tiba-tiba ada mamat dengan sopak tu ni like, kau cakap apa? Kau minat dia tu. So then it becomes a very jarring thing lah. Then mungkin Ume like, oh thank you, you know, for protecting me so much, that you only want the good clients for your sister. So kena pula this good samurai.
By the way, Andri Alwi mengatakan Ume step mata samurai sebab samurai tu hina Gyutaro masa dia layan samurai tu.
Itu part yang tak tunjuk dekat anime lah actually. Betul macam dalam manga memang ada. So I think the manga flash it out more. So itu yang macam Syah cakap, certain things memang nampak macam dia skip. Macam kenapa tak flash out this thing? This is part of it lah. Benda yang dia tak flash out is yang dia tunjuk Ume ni dia punya lawa dia dia di-recruit untuk jadi oiran apa semualah. So she got education and everything, accommodation bla 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 apa semua. And then dia memang lawa, memang tugas dia untuk tarik pelanggan. But dia nak kena rogol, I don't think so. But the main reason why dia cocok is the samurai kutuk abang dia lah, which in a sense dia give more layer jugalah pasal dia punya relationship dengan abang dia. Abang dia walaupun hodoh ke apa ke, yang even during the previous episode dia kata dia tak suka benda-benda yang hodoh, yang buruk apa semua ni. So when people kutuk abang dia yang memang sah dan nyata, tengok pun tahu buruk, dia still bengang. So dia macam a certain level of strength lah dengan dia punya relationship tu.
Tapi Kudo juga menambah bahawa yang Ume was burn dan tak mati tu dia tak tunjuk dalam manga. Is that true? Is that an addition in the anime pula?
In the manga memang nampak dia terbakar tu is a definite thing. Tapi memang in manga dia show yang dia tak mati lah. Even in the anime pun sebenarnya tak mati rasanya, nyawa-nyawa lah.
I recall dia twitch, but I thought there was Gyutaro yang gerakkan badan dia.
So tak, she twitch. She was still alive.
Oh ya ke? Okay, that changes a lot of things, but we need to release the Ume cut lah. We're missing story here.
Release the Ume cut.
Yeah.
Release the Demon Slayer meeting cut. Please. Demon Slayer pula. Demon meeting cut.
Because you imagine if you show like 15 to 20 minutes of just the backstory, that alone is a full anime episode. They would have done so much more justice to dia punya storyline. Macam Andri fact check tadi kan, sebab dia kutuk abang dia, tak tahu langsung. Kita tengok macam like, when they were showing in the anime, the sister, the samurai, tiba-tiba cucuk mata macam like,
Ariff?
Are you trying to rob the guy ke apa? It's completely different. Because the storyline before that was the brother saying, you need to strike first. Macam Han Solo, and then dia selalu ambil duit orang dulu.
Strike hard, strike first, no mercy.
Betul. So it seems like she was trying to rob the samurai, which I guess in the manga is completely different lah. It completely changed the perception tau. I think that's why aku slightly hampa. It's like it is clearly sad, but it was like missing a few plot points. Macam like kalau you tengok cerita lain,
dia macam sedih tapi tak ada macam nak nangis lama sangat ke, macam okay sedih.
Dia macam you cerita karakter ni, karakter ni hidup dengan mak dia selama-lama. After that 1 year later, aku sedih lah mak aku mati. Tunjuklah mak dia mati. Kenapa kau tak tunjuk mak dia mati?
You
tak
just
tahu,
saw the
tapi aku
flies.
sedih.
Orang buka pintu and then there was flies. Remember that one?
Exactly.
And also dia tak elaborate yang mak bapak dia very abusive. Dia elaborate sikit je dekat Gyutaro punya backstory, tapi yang dia tak beritahu yang dia orang betul-betul abusive sampai tak tahu pun bapak dia siapa, mak dia pun.
Wow.
I think it was kalau tak silap. I might be mixing this dengan yang The Butterfly Girl, but dekat manga dia in terms of humanity punya aspect ni dia lagi flash out lah. Lagi tunjuk.
The abuse to me dah cukup dah, because when they truncated that part, they shorten that part. Gyutaro explain yang kena belasah and all that. That was enough, because you had set the background that it was not a happy life for them. Orang siap baling batu kat dia and everything. So that portion was enough. But the part that was designed to make us really feel very sad for them was spoiled by the fact that kita tak tahu what was Ume punya motivation when dia cucuk mata samurai tu. That was completely, I thought it was a robbery moment tau. Ingatkan dia nak rompak ke apa ke? Atau kalau rompak memang it justify lah, dia dah hangus kena bakar tu.
Yeah man. Alright, Ariff, pada pendapat kau, how is it after reading the manga kau menonton anime ni? Was the manga better than anime in this chapter?
I think in terms of cerita, bila baca tu, sebab bila baca dia laju tau, you can go from this lagi-lagi kalau you baca in bulk, laju, so you when you reach to the point yang cerita sedih ni, it's evenly paced, properly paced. But when you watch in this anime format, lagi-lagi like I said, my criticism for this season is dia panjang, rasa very elongated lah dia punya cerita tu. So by the time dah sampai, yes, I am happy dapat tengok dia sedih, happy benda ni puas diorang mati. At the same time macam nak sedih tu dah macam lagi-lagi as a manga reader macam okay, aku sebenarnya dah penat dah nak rasa sedih ni. Sebab macam dah tunggu lama sangat. And
okay. Dia macam delayed sadness. Lepas tu pada dia datang, mampus kau lah.
Kok mong lah. Bolanya. Lepas tu but tu dia takes away. Okay dah. Main tadi.
We lost you for a while tadi. I think you gotta repeat. Silakan.
Okay, so macam Syah cakap tadi lah, the plot points yang missing really took away the heart of it lah. Dia sedih, dia still sedih. Dia sedih in terms of the overall sentiment yang apa ni, diorang ni memang inseparable. Ada chance nak pergi heaven pun tak nak, dia nak juga ikut abang dia. Someone with a sibling, especially if you have a younger sibling pun boleh rasa lah that semangat. But the key essence on why this thing happen tu tak ada. So I wouldn't say it would have spoiled me, but it took away something lah that I did not realise until like Syaz bring up macam lah ada benda lah yang tak cakap. Apa benda lah rasa macam tak sampai, yang tak cukup when I first watch it in the first run.
Nice. Alright, jadi kita ada 8 komen menarik daripada penonton di rumah. Komen pertama adalah daripada Galahad Godspeed. Bilakah season 3 keluar? Any updates? Tak ada updates lagi. Mereka hanya umumkan bahawa season 3 adalah Swordsmith Village, tapi tak cakap bila.
Tak ada tarikh kan, Wan?
I think tarikh tak ada, but if I'm not mistaken, I think there was I saw on Twitter lah, ada updates on multiple anime. It'll be on winter 2023. So winter will be
Alamak,
lamanya.
Yeah.
Tak, itu satu. Lama tu satu. It's gonna clash with Cobra Kai.
Alah, Cobra Kai semua drop satu hari bang.
Alah.
Kau kena marathon dalam 7 hari.
Boleh. Ambil cuti.
You're telling me it's gonna be a year and how many months? Fuck. A year and 10 months.
If you consider that season 1 habis during 2020 and we finally got the season 2 on the end of 2021.
Yeah.
Roughly around 1 year juga.
Yeah, okay, nak macam mana kan. Tapi at least kita dah tahulah winter 2023. Alright.
The fact that we know it's coming lah, that's the important part.
Yes.
Jagalah kesihatan masing-masing. Let's survive MCO together.
Yes, betul. Macam dulu aku takut sangat aku tak dapat tengok Endgame. So bila dah lepas antara isteri tu agak tolonglah janganlah accident ke demam ke, tolonglah jaga
Priorities.
Nombor 1 kena tengok Endgame sampai habis, lagi awal daripada semua. So anyway, soalan kedua adalah daripada Xavier Satsu. Kenapa Daki tu ada peluang pergi ke syurga tapi abang dia pergi ke neraka pula? Silakan Ariff.
Actually benda tu tak di-explain sangat pun sebenarnya kot. It's just tak semestinya pergi heaven, sebab I think benda yang dia tunjuk tu it's more on how Gyutaro feels. Yang Daki ni sebab dia lawa semua, dia sebenarnya layak pergi ke heaven. Tapi even kalau ada choice pun okay, dia nampak macam dia orang ada choice. Secara base-nya we don't know memang dia boleh pergi heaven ke tak. It's just a visual representation je. But the decision tu yang penting. On the decision to not go. Even if dia boleh pun, macam mana boleh pun tak tahu, perangai pun teruk macam tu. But dia boleh, but dia still nak pergi dengan abang dia. Itu yang the key point of the scene lah sebenarnya.
Oh, so sebab tu abang dia berlari-lari dalam api tu, dia ikut je on the back. Was it? She doesn't want to go to heaven. Oh.
Not that she doesn't want to go to heaven. She wants to go where Gyutaro goes.
Oh.
Sebab he's the only one yang dia kenal daripada kecil sampai besar, sampai dia jadi demon.
Wow. Syaz, any thoughts?
On that point, kalau kita tengok sejarah Ume, we have to consider that her actions are mostly very pure. Because dia ikut what the abang do and ajar dia. And as far as she's concerned, benda tu is a way to survive. And kita tak boleh judge the geisha punya culture and all that with our religion and culture. During that time, that is normal for them.
That was business. That was just business, man.
Yeah, I mean, even now, the whole concept is still business. But it was a proper profession
You
for
can
them.
be your own mama son if you have a onlyfans.com page. Kau tak payah bayar mama son dah, kau tak payah go to like some grotty shit. You can just do it from your room, man. Abang
Alamak,
tahu
teringat.
lah, abang ada OnlyFans.
Nantikan OnlyFans BuzzPOP dengan NFT yang bakal dijual dalam masa 2 bulan lagi ya.
Yes.
Dia
Siapa
akan
nak
keluar
tengok Wan
fisik
Muhammad
pula.
OnlyFans, sila join OnlyFans.
Tak, cakap pasal OnlyFans tu teringat Ferris Nadi time apa ni Boba Fett macam aduh ya Allah. Only Ferris. Aduh.
Yang tu
The
bukan Boba
imagery.
Fett tu bro. Yang tu Bola Fett. Okay, yang tu Bola Fett. Macam tu lah kan. Alright, soalan seterusnya daripada Lucy Ons ni aku tak faham. Nak tanya, My Time to Shine ni boleh percaya ke? My Time to
Is
Shine
that a sign? Or is it a person yang tanya?
My time to
I don't know. I don't
Shine.
think there's any My Time to Shine on the comment box.
I think
Tak ada.
My Time to Shine keluar featuring 42 Dark official visualizer. I definitely do not know whether that's relevant or not.
Okay, we go on to the next comment then. Kemudian Syabil bertanya, Nezuko punya Blood Demon Arts ni macam Tamayo ke?
Macam mana tu?
Tak ada.
Tamayo Blood Demon Arts ni? I thought Tamayo was the
Ada dia
scientist,
pergi wangi kan,
doctor.
pergi wangi.
Tamayo is macam pheromone-ish kind of demon art. Sebenarnya tak sama. Dia each demon ada different blood demon arts lah. Maybe if they're related mungkin ada similarities, but in general diorang lain. Kalau sama tu purely coincidental kot.
Aku rasa sebab itu Muzan sedih. Because she's the
Bau.
only one with pheromone base punya ni. So bila dia belah, member stress lah.
Macam
Itu mengharapkan Kaki, you are the only one. I'm counting on you. Tapi no.
dia macam Muza macam
Member stress.
hey man, you got them pheromones like.
Yeah man. Aduh. Alright, seterusnya Xavier mengatakan tahap Nezuko ni rasanya dah macam sama macam Upper Moon ke atau demon biasa je untuk pendapat panelis. Dia tengok OP betul Nezuko. Apa pendapat kau Lusha sebagai anime watcher, silakan.
Aku rasa dia dah level Upper Moon 5.5.
Wow.
Antara
Dia tak makan apa-apa
dengan
tau.
5. Sebab because it's simple, because she could have beaten Daki. Tapi kita tak, dalam anime tak nampak lagi level 5, so I'm just gonna put in between dulu buat sementara waktu. Easily a 5.5 lah, because dia punya fighting ability dia is ridiculously strong, but we can see that there is a flaw in dia punya personality and fighting skill dia, sebab dia kena jadi marah dulu baru dia boleh jadi that strong. Passion. Dia punya passion lah.
Ariff, pada pendapat kau? I mean, you should know more since you finished reading. Tak dapat kita tahu.
Definitely. All I can say is level Upper Moon lah. But Upper Moon berapa? I would agree with Chaz lah. At this point in the anime, tak 5.5 in the middle, but definitely not stronger than Gyutaro. And we need to acknowledge Daki, walaupun nampak macam sememeh tu, she is technically an upper rank demon 6 lah.
Wow.
Sebab Gyutaro will only keluar dalam saat-saat yang genting. So they are sharing the title, and she has fended for herself several times juga. Kalau ikut in terms of body count, Gyutaro still higher in terms of berapa banyak dia bunuh Hashira, but she still has her own body count lah. I think around 5 or 6 macam tu.
Wow.
So
I
dia
like-
bukan main-main lah.
I like
Raslan.
your comment.
Yeah.
Komen dia.
I like your comment tadi, Ariff, yang you mentioned that
Yeah.
stronger than Kaki and yet not as strong as Gyutaro. Does this mean that Gyutaro sebenarnya is already strong enough to fight with Upper Moon rank 5?
Upper Moon rank 5. Siapa Upper Moon rank 5 tu? Let me remember kejap. Maybe not. Based
Maybe
on maybe not. Yeah. Dia I
So
think
that
dia punya specialty as a demon upper rank 6 ni, it's that dia orang ni ada dua orang. I think that's my specialty lah. Dia bunuh
Tag team
satu,
Yeah.
dia punya tag team lah. So dia susah nak mati. Dia susah nak mati, and dia punya regenerative power is, if you tengok, memang laju. I think among the 6 pun, I think he is one of the fastest to regenerate lah. Dia memang tempat dia nak heal apa semua memang laju.
Mungkin that is because of dia punya tenacity to live, the will to live, so he regenerate much faster. But dia refuse to die. So
But-
that's why macam like kena puasa everything pun heals very fast.
Yeah, by the way, soalan bonus untuk Ariff ya. What the fuck? Diorang turn into demons bukan pasal Muzan, but by who? Yang mamat yang tengah makan awek tu tiba-tiba macam tengok diorang kat snow like, I will turn you into demons. Who the fuck is that?
Aku rasa
Tetapi-
karakter yang
Tetapi,
Jawapan dia hanya
tetapi dia ada bagi tahu inside the anime, dia tulis itu upper rank 6, so meaning that person was the original upper rank 6. Whether the person is still alive or not, okay, aku spoiler sikit lah. He's still alive.
Okay.
Boleh.
Live, and sebab dia dapat, I think dia punya seiyu, dia punya voice actor, the Japanese voice actor at least is someone prominent jugalah inside the scene. So selalu diorang kasih this kind of prestige to quite important characters jugalah.
So betul nama dia adalah Doma, is it? Menurut
Doma.
mamat Facebook ni punya komen.
Betul.
Apa power set dia ataupun dia punya Blood Demon Arts? Bagi spoiler sikit.
What I can say is you will only see this at the last arc.
Wow, terbaik.
Perangai mungkin in the following arc, but the full story will be on the final arc. And dia ni celaka,
Okay.
quite celaka. So you will be happy yang when you dapat tengok him getting whatever he gets lah.
Nice.
tapi memang betul tu dia
Final
punya
arc.
perangai.
5 tahun daripada sekarang. Ya. Silakan.
Dia punya perangai memang macam like, kesiannya, you know, kat ISO. Sebab itu
Dengan
Gyutaro
selama
pun
bawa kaki kan. Kaki
Ha,
yang
bawa
bawa
kaki,
apa
bawa
macam
kepala.
Kalau budak ni sakit ke? Memang dikis punya ni lah.
Yang
Perangai.
kelakarnya Gyutaro pun buat macam tu juga apa dekat Tanjiro.
Yelah.
Kau
Sebab-
dah kalah.
So maybe the demon blood that is given to you affects you in some ways. How it overrides your memory and so on.
Nice. Okay, komen seterusnya adalah daripada Xavier Satsu yang bertanya, kalau Upper Moon 6 dah mati, akan ada terus dia punya pengganti ke terus tak ada? Pasal kira macam diorang ni tengah naik dan bunuh one by one.
Tapi lower rank kan semua dah mati.
Alamak.
Yelah.
At the end of
Lo-
by Mugen Train, everybody, all other lower demon kan dah kena bunuh by Muzan, tinggal seorang tu. And then that person dah mati, kena bunuh dengan siapa? Who dah killing blow Was it Tanjiro?
I think
Tanjiro
it was
lah kan?
I think it was Tanjiro, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's those three, bukan Rengoku yang did the final blow. But anyway, kita tak nampak any new lower demon. So you nak naik tu pun macam lambat.
Ariff, are the upper ranks replaced immediately upon death, or is there now a power vacuum?
Power vacuum.
Oh, nice.
So
I
you
like
need to acknowledge yang when dia bunuh semua lower rank tu, it's not a bunuh untuk replace, it's bunuh untuk disband. Memang after this there is no 12 moons, it's just gonna be the 6 moons. And untuk masuk kan, you need to prove your metal lah. So for now, at least for the foreseeable arcs, tak ada orang yang tambah-tambah lagi or get promoted lagi lah. You will probably see it probably on the other future arcs sebelum lagi.
Nice. Alright, third last question. Syabil bertanya, Muzan dah 2 kali change his appearance. Kejap Michael Jackson, lepas tu jadi perempuan, lepas tu jadi budak.
Kecil.
Lepas ni dia akan ubah jadi creator ke? Macam Michael Jackson? Apa pendapat korang?
Dia jadi werewolf macam Michael Jackson.
Ke zombie?
Werewolf
Ke
interesting.
Ke zombie ke werewolf? Aku tak ingat tu.
Tak, werewolf yang dalam movie tu. Zombie.
It was a zombie in the music video.
Bukan dia transform jadi kucing juga ke at one point? Jadi kucing hitam. Oh, Black Panther.
Yes, dia
Dia
jadi
become a Black Panther towards the
lepas tu
end.
dia jadi creator silver, lepas tu dia jadi robot. Ini semua tak ada kaitan dengan Muzan dia. Ini adalah kaitan dengan Michael Jackson daripada music video 90-an.
Dia
Guys.
dah jadi
Tapi itu kan origin story dia.
Yes. Sometime in the 90s, when he was wearing that white suit and the blue tie, yeah, I think at the end of one of the videos dia jadi creator yang boleh terbang.
Yeah.
Lepas tu dia
Minum
jadi
apa?
robot.
Kita menyimpang sikit. The Moonwalker video
Yes.
is a full 40-minute mini movie with the Smooth Criminal punya song as part of the song and also the plot point. There's actually a storyline. There's a character nama dia Annie. Ada 2 budak kecil lain.
Okay.
So memang it's quite funny lah.
Okay, I did not know this. Granted, during the 90s I was in diapers, so yeah, thank you for the info.
Oh my god, kita dah tua. Jap, Nick.
Itu je
Komen Andri tu, komen Andri.
Sila bacakan komen Andri ya.
Nezuko is underpowered sebab she's starving. Like Bapak Yusuke in Yu Yu Hakusho who stopped eating humans. Untuk budak-budak yang masih pakai diaper masa tu, memang ada satu manga nama dia Yu Yu Hakusho.
Klasik.
Where through a weird storytelling plot yang berpusing-pusing ni, it turns out that the hero punya father was a demon that stopped eating humans. So I tak agree with Andri punya ni unless it's described fully in the manga lah, because it feels like different thing. One was dia dah pernah makan human and he stopped, so that one is the nature. Whereas macam Nezuko ni tak pernah makan tau, so by not eating at all, most likely the body dah adapt and change so it can survive without it. Whereas kalau kita compare macam Yu Yu Hakusho punya main character's father, dia memang dah tak boleh. He was already dying because of not eating humans. Macam kita lah, kalau tak cukup protein atau tak cukup sayur, is gone. But for Nezuko, somehow she is surviving without humans. So almost, tapi I don't think so.
I think bloodline dia juga. Something to do about bloodline dia yang kita tak tahu lagi. Yeah. By the way, Kudo ada buat manga fact check ya. Menurut Kudo, manga fact check, the exact reason for Ume stabbing the samurai wasn't fleshed out in the manga. Suffice to say, she was 13 years old and the samurai are not noble people really. He may have asked her for something unreasonable like rampi-pampi ke. So, terus kena cucuk lah. And then, yes, coupled with Gyutaro's eye for an eye teaching for her, he lost an eye. So, alright lah. Cool.
Aye, Captain.
Oh my god.
Low hanging.
So I guess itu menjawab the next persoalan. Ume jadi Oiran ketika dia berumur 13 ya. Wow, that is pretty fucked up. Yes. Kemudian Syabil bertanya, kepada manga reader, dia ada explain ke macam mana Daki dan Gyutaro jadi apa demon? Wasn't it Damok tu? Oh, tak ada. Memang tak ada.
Dia in the manga tak ada cerita. What you mean by macam mana dia jadi apa rank
From the moment they were that snow scene kepada apa rank ya?
Tak ada macam journey, tak ada. It's just that maybe in dia punya story tak adalah inside the manga yang dia elaborate further. Dia tengok oh dah jadi apa rank demon. But in the law wise bukan dia automatic jadi. They need to work up to where they rank lah. So
and
took some time lah.
Dia punya the reasoning why they became apa moon memang dah explain dah, dia orang dah makan a lot of hashiras. Meaning they beat a lot of hashiras, so we didn't miss much lah, I guess.
Yep. And kalau tengok even kalau kita go back to the early episodes, if you guys remember the drum demon, he was a former lower rank. Yang main the drums tu, dia kata diorang ni boleh demoted, boleh dipromoted. So it's purely meritocracy lah kot. Kau perform elok, cukup KPI, kau naik pangkat.
Yes. Kau makan banyak manusia, naik. Kau dapat lagi banyak Lord Muzam punya blood dan kau naik lah.
Yep.
Alright guys, so soalan terakhir untuk segmen ini adalah soalan menyimpang daripada Shimir. Soalan penting, ada plan tak nak cover anime lain-lain for the future? In the direct future tak. Dengan habisnya anime ini, nampaknya dah tak ada apa-apa lagi nak cover. Aku agak sedih aku tak cover Ranking of Kings hari tu. But hopefully Ranking of Kings season 2 nanti kita akan cover. For now,
I'm hoping
apa dia, Syaz?
I'm hoping Goblin Slayer will come out soon. Aku tak ingat dia punya release date bila.
Yeah, it should be soon. Goblin Slayer.
Really? Okay, kalau Goblin Slayer okay, kita ada 18 SG kat situ, okay, dan boleh lah.
Yes, Goblin Slayer. So in the meantime, aku akan gunakan Syaz untuk cover K-drama bermula dengan minggu ini. So Jamal, Syaz, aku
buat
aku tak setuju langsung.
Buat terkejut. We have this in record, okay? We have this in record, Syaz. It was in 2 seasons ago.
Forecasting Love and Weather di Netflix ya, bermula daripada esok. So join us. But yeah, hopefully bila Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 sampai kita akan cover. Bila Goblin Slayer keluar, hopefully kalau ada slot kita akan cover. So don't worry, My Hero Academia kita akan cover. So banyak lagi. But in the meantime, K-drama. Nanti kan kita tengok Syaz apa. Kenapa aku kena tengok K-drama?
Setiap malam aku tak masuk playlist sebab demam.
Dia cakap tak cover anime genre romance. Tak payah, kita dah cover K-drama. Lagi romance daripada anime genre romance. But yes, K-drama yang Forecasting Love and Weather ni terbaik tu. Episod 2 dah jimat. Apa kau nak buat untuk the remainder 20 episod? Kau dah main, ini episod 2. Like what the fuck? Epic though, epic. Okay, so dengan itu
the fact that you use the word jima ni.
Aku suka pasal it's antiquated. It's antiquated. Orang macam jima
dia ada essence. The word has essence.
Betul. Alright guys, so berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita bakal membincangkan bab dari kita yang ketiga. Alright, jadi bab menarik yang ketiga adalah tentang Epilogue of Demons and Slayers. Kita ada 3 soalan dalam segmen ini. Soalan pertama adalah untuk Ariff. Pada pengetahuan anda, siapakah Hashira yang lansi gila babi tu? Dah lah sampai lambat. Lepas tu kau nak ejek-ejek Tengen Uzui. Kau cakap, you should fight until your death. You know, like, takat dia ada ular putih je kot. Dah lah biji mata pun warna lain-lain. Hashtag kimak. So silakan apa. Aku motherfucker tu.
Aku baca apa ni soalan apa, aku macam ni ada personal dengan Muhammad ni. Macam ni amarah dia tu kuat dekat ni.
Pijak Tanjiro kot. Ingat masa meeting last season tu, dia pergi pijak Tanjiro macam, kau siapa budak? Siapa? Silakan.
So I forgot the name, but I think it's Obanai or something. But there is the serpent Hashira. So basically kalau ikut nama dia dengan Hashira dia, so he will be using the serpent style lah, serpent breathing. And the snake yang ada dengan dia tu would play a role in the style. And if you nak not clear picture lah, like a tease on macam mana dia punya lawan, most probably kalau ingat dulu kungfu lah, something like that kan, style apa semua tu, something like that lah style dia lawan. So very flexible, very adaptive lah. Iguro Obanai. Okay.
So dia bukan swords master ke? Dia guna kungfu ke?
Tak. Meaning cara dia lawan in terms of pedang lah. So macam fast strike, adaptable apa semualah. So pedang dia apa semua, I'm not gonna say anything yet. Sebab I think korang pun surprise bila tengok siapa tu Rengoku, Uzui punya pedang tiba-tiba kimak besar. Itu bukan pedang sia, itu kapak bodoh.
Macam segera pedang.
dengan ada chain bagai.
Aku boleh bayangkan I can imagine dia punya fighting style will be something like this. So dia akan macam step.
Oh bodoh.
Move. Bodoh siap.
So dia akan guna serpent style. So I think serpent style ni boleh lah spoil sikit. It's derived from water. So kalau you guys perasan, kalau tengok certain techniques ni, certain breathing ni, nama-nama dia macam kenapa macam beast, kenapa sound, kenapa ni bukan elements, bukan macam water, flame, wind, stone dengan lightning. Sebab originally it was sun, and then they branch off pada 5. These are the five main breathing style lah yang bukan sun. So each of them dia evolve lagi lah. So macam sound is actually derived from lightning style, lightning breathing. So kalau tengok it's inline jugalah, jenis dia very loud, spontaneous. And even dia punya traits pun lebih kurang sama macam Zenitsu. Dia punya hearing very very good.
Nice.
So untuk serpent style ni dia derive from water. So I would assume dia punya how they will animate it quite similar to water in terms of adaptability and flexibility lah.
Nice.
And in terms of perangai Mamat ni memang perangai ni dia lansi sikit lah. Dia passive aggressive langsi. Yang lansi yang betul-betul tu yang muka yang banyak scars tu, yang rambut putih tu. Itu langsi lah.
Aku suka galahan Aquaman ni. Dia menganjing Tengen tu kan. Kau lawan dengan apa Moon 6 pun putus tangan, lemah. Dia pernah lawan ke apa Moon 6 ni? Obonai tu sendiri kan. Kau cakap besar, lawan pun tak bedah.
Tu kan. Actually
aku kejap kepala budak, kita pun boleh bro.
Tu bila baca tu macam bapak kerek siapa ni. At least it's a upper rank demon yang dah lama korang tak bunuh, and he still survive. So macam kau dah try ke? Kau dah pernah buat ke? Tak pernah. Fuck off.
macam it's like you know biasanya villain yang cakap kan. Lah itu je yang kau boleh buat against my might. Haha. So now when the good side character is like, I can't wait after this guy kena kan. Like, I'm looking forward to this guy kena belasah. Betul.
tapi narrative wise lah, dia ada beza. Dia bongkak macam tu kalau it's a serious scene. Tapi the scene ni pun dia sebenarnya not so serious lah. Sebab kalau tengok pun muka Rengoku pun cara dia lukis kan, it's a bit comedic kan. So it's more like macam Alah kau ni dah nak mati, low rank apa rank 6 je pun. Dia macam it's like a friendly banter lah in a way. Cuma yelah dengan perangai muka pun macam tu, nampak lah dia punya escalation je tu lah. Nampak tengah tak ada tangan.
Member tengah nasib baik hidup je sial. Betul kau boleh je kan.
I think it needs to be said lah. Scene yang waktu dia Acah nak mati tu, that's a golden moment lah. Aku dah nak mati, aku tak boleh cakap apa-apa, kesian.
Oh ya.
Macam bodoh je.
Okay, kita ada komen daripada Kudo yang mengatakan non-spoiler ya, fact check bahawa setengah manusia darah dia lebih manis. Dia dipanggil Marechi. So kalau demon makan Marechi ni, diorang punya rank akan naik faster. Contohnya case in point, victims of the drum demon tu, dia pilih yang ada Marechi, yang budak-budak tu, supaya diorang boleh lagi cepat.
Mungkin
jadi,
benda tu is a form of potential jugalah.
Yes. By the way, panel tak mention this pasal kita orang tak cover season 1 dan Mugen Train. So that's why.
And season 1 like literally 2 years ago, so macam dah tak ingat.
Yeah, terlalu jauh kalau kita nak cover sebab tu.
The only part yang ulang balik tengok for season 1 is yang the Lightning Boy first punya showcase power, and also
Zenitsu,
Zenitsu punya showcase power. Like every time I see that scene macam goosebumps. And also part yang dia first time guna fire, yang that beautiful shot yang everyone went crazy in Twitter. Itu ulang banyak kali macam memang it's a great scene.
Definitely.
Whatever happened to Jojo? Bukan kita ada plan, korang ada plan nak bedah Jojo?
Terima kasih kepada Netflix. Kau release semua satu hari. Kau ingat aku ada masa nak tengok semua? Betul Netflix. Betul. Baik-baik boleh keluar seminggu sekali, kau bagi semua satu hari. Terus tak ada mood nak cover Jojo.
Okay.
Ya. Macam itulah. Aku pegang gila. Like the Netflix.
Ingat nak buat post Jojo tapi
tak buat post Jojo.
Okay, sakit.
Sikit belakang pasal tak pun macam Jojo.
Tak cukup fleksibel.
Aku rasa Jojo susah nak buat live action pasal posing dia ke laut. So
they have live action tau.
Wow.
Jojo ada live action yang main-main. Ada.
That's crazy.
It's not that bad pun.
Japanese production.
Japanese production. Yeah.
Wow.
Masalah tak boleh buat that level of campiness. Tak boleh. Diorang it's not in their blood.
Masalah nak cangkung pun tak reti. Tergolek-golek.
Okay, so soalan seterusnya adalah untuk manga reader Jamal. Tapi pasal dia tak ada malam ni, it's for Ariff. Pada pengetahuan anda, apakah yang dimaksudkan oleh Master Kaguya bahawa situasi tidak pernah berubah selama 100 tahun? What change? Is it mengalahkan upper rank demon ataupun Hashira tak mati dengan demon? What change? What was it yang oh my god?
Itulah. Dalam 100 tahun dah lama tak ada upper rank mati. At least upper rank mati disebabkan Demon Slayer bunuh. Within demon sendiri bunuh each other tu, itu belakang cerita lah. Itu internal punya konflik. But tu dia kata macam akhirnya dia dah lah bunuh an upper rank and still survive. Tak ada casualty. And meaning dia punya power, maybe nak kata they did lost some bit of power lah dengan Uzui retire. But we have macam nurtured 3 other potential people yang they're not Hashira level but is getting there. So itu yang dia dapat rasa, dia macam finally a glimmer of hope, a new hope in a way. So so that is what he's feeling lah. Kalau tengok pun macam Mamat tu pun dah nak mati. Even the curse yang dia ada pun, the illness dia pun dah mula merebak. So
makan diri.
Dah mula start makan diri. So it's a great feeling lah for him. Macam okay, finally we have a chance. I can feel and this is getting older. And also plot point jugalah. Kan tiba-tiba pula Tanjiro and Nezuko ada during this generation. It really feels like macam the wheel of time. It wasn't run out of seorang yang sampai, tapi Perrin Aibara dan juga kawan dia lagi seorang tu semua membawa hope for the future. Syaz?
We can look at it from a few perspectives. Satu is Jepun punya trope. Dia orang suka macam like, oh, this is the strongest gathering of hero characters or special characters whatever in 10 years, 100 years and so on. So that is one way we can look at it lah, which kita boleh nampak memang a lot of actually strong Hashiras which is present. Kedua yang macam Nick mention tadi lah, the fact that such a benda pelik tak pernah berlaku, a demon that does not eat human blood, so has something changed in Muzan, you know, that's one thing. And then ketiga is the simple fact that there is now proof that the current Hashiras and also kebetulan 3 budak bodoh ni have caught up to the upper moon. Best apa panggil dia 3 budak bodoh. they all cute bodoh in their own way.
There's no lie in that. Macam
Yeah.
orang bodoh.
So it has reached the point for the first time in his memory at least that the humans have caught up to the upper moon punya power level. At the very least ada satu orang. So if one person can do it and the rest of the Hashiras are roughly, you know, as skilled, mungkin this is the time lah.
Aku takut dah ada Hashiras tak skill je. That's why they got killed.
Betul. I mean like the quality of the Hashira mungkin berubah from generation to generation. Kalau kita tengok bapak Rengoku, you know, he's strong, but in the end dia tak tahan lama. Tok Guru kepada apa nama budak kilat tu,
Zenitsu.
Okay. He was a Hashira, ex-Hashira juga, but he lived for so long, tapi his generation was still not considered to be a generation that could beat all the upper moons. So it could have been that you might have a singular talent in a pool of 13 or 10. So when dia seorang je yang hebat and the rest are not as strong, you cannot catch up to the upper moon. So they cannot even provide support. So ini budak-budak yang not even Hashira pun can provide support. That's one thing lah. Oh, there's one more thing. Kita tengok the gambar Muzan ni baru teringat. Isn't this the first time Muzan has been spotted in the wild for after so long?
Apa gambar ni? Gambar ni aku Google je bro.
Tak.
Aku type Muzan.
Tak. As in that dia orang susah gila nak jumpa Muzan ni.
Yes.
So that is potentially another sign juga, because they shape-shift a lot.
Semua ni
And
berkaitan dengan
Tanjiro
Rengoku tu. Mamat ni fucking Skywalker sia. Mamat Rengoku pula. Mamat Tanjiro ni memang fucking Skywalker sia.
Tapi it's fair because dia hidup dalam the woods, dekat kawasan hutan, you know. So he had to hunt and whatnot to survive. So being a mountain type of punya person, dia punya senses have developed to the point where it became throw away comedy punya factor. Kau tengok ni, kau baju bau aku tak curi kan. When that was actually that comedy point in the first 10 minutes of the first episode became a major plot point that allowed him to meet up with Muzan, not knowing who Muzan is at all.
Yeah, I feel he's too, dia macam the chosen one lah. Dia macam Harry Potter lah. Macam,
betul.
You know, he's like Harry Potter, he's like Luke Skywalker. Like everything just happens to happen around him. Therefore, not in 100 years pernah kalah. Oh, Tanjiro. Kita tak pernah jumpa Lord Muzan. Tanjiro. Macam butuh lah. Kita patut semua meletup. Nezuko. Macam tiba tu.
And then kalau ingat waktu scene dia potong kepala tu, tiba-tiba kepala dia merebak. Dia punya tattoo merebak tu macam that's a hint.
Oh, apa? Tattoo merebak. The wisteria on the boobs.
No.
Okay,
bro, not the boobs. Tanjiro tak ada boob Wrong kamado.
Masuk kau bila dia sayang. Bila dia
Yes.
sayang. Ya.
Waktu dia sayang tu. Dia kalau tengok dia punya mark tu merebak. And kalau kau nak draw parallel, macam the mark looks similar to some person yang kita dah pernah nampak dalam season ni.
Oh my god. Okay.
Aku
tak tahu siapa.
Kalau head punya komen ni interesting. Soalan bonus untuk Ariff. Ada profesi ke?
Tak ada prophecy. This is
Tak ada. Ini bukan Wheel of Time. Ini bukan
we're
Run
not
Out
white.
Thor.
We're not white like that.
Yeah, we don't want like that. Yeah. Alright, jadi soalan terakhir adalah untuk Syaz ya. Untuk anime watcher Syaz. Aku dah tanya ke? Aku tak tanya lagi. Aku tak tanya lagi kan Syaz? Last question.
Belum.
Tanya je lah.
Untuk anime watcher, apakah pendapat anda tentang pendedahan bahawa Demon Lord Muzan Kibutsuji mempunyai pertalian darah dengan Master Kaguya, ketua Demon Slayer? Jeng jeng jeng.
Okay. Ni yang I cakap my reaction ayat pertama tadi kan. Tali Rafael berpintal-pintal. So dia dah set up tau. That is like okay. They're going to have a meeting tapi dia tak tunjuk. Then they have this the set story point tapi macam you potong sini potong sana. So the best revelation where the current leader of the Demon Slayer punya core ada story, ada link dengan Muzan was actually the best moment tau. A simple throwaway point macam like dia lah yang keluar dengan macam like this is the one of the best part of the story but it's like treated like a throwaway story. Plot point. So macam like why? So the pacing was a bit off here and there. But kalau kita nak tengok strictly on that point, it's the best single plot point for the entire episode. The cara dia deliver it macam like, oh, mamak ni lah yang bring shame to our family. Actual family ke? Then dia explain for dia kan, memang dia like family member like, oh.
Yeah, macam mind blown tu. Kebetulan.
And then you begin to think tau, did Muzan take demon blood from another demon before this to escape the family curse? Is the family curse generational? Adakah anak-anak dia semua akan kena curse? Or is it because Muzan became a demon and in the process menyebabkan the current leader yang kena? So there's like so many ways for the story to develop from that small scene tau.
Tapi kau kena ingat Muzan dah jadi demon for thousands of years So lineage of Demon Slayer leaders ni maksudnya it's like their curse to bear. Oh, kita punya moyang dulu Pukimak tu jadi demon. So sekarang aku buat Demon Slayer core untuk stop that Pukimak. Aku macam wow.
So adakah it fall only like the firstborn punya firstborn anak pertama je akan kena? Sebab dia pun ada anak 3-4 tau. Or is it something that is inherited by as a will? Macam like I agree to bear your burden, and because of that, you know, there will be some secrets that is passed over lah. Mungkin with the curse comes some great power that kita tak tahu, or rather anime watchers tak akan tahu until they show it. But it's quite interesting the fact that this single point is the driving factor why the Demon Slayer punya core has thrown a lot of resources into it, and they have ada supporting family kan. You have like medical punya houses and everything.
Dia tak nak jawab tu, dia tak nak jawab.
Dia tahu, dia tak nak bagi spoiler sangat. So yeah, I mean there's also a potential based on this comment here that mungkin there was already a lot of demons since forever, betul? But there was no proper demon lord. So what if a Hashira took the blood of a demon and that's how he left the Demon Slayer punya core? So he was the first. He was the first Demon Slayer traitor.
Oh gila. Ini
Then
semua ada kaitan dengan why was sun breeding created in the first place? To defeat demons, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so one cannot come without the other. Muzan turning into a demon, you know, would only be the reason for sun breeding to be there, Demon Slayer core to be there. So it's all connected, and I cannot wait to learn 5 years from now why.
Yeah, man.
I like how you like already established yang this is gonna be 5
5 years from
years.
now kan.
Yelah, kalau setiap season ni lah like 1.5 years. So 1.5 tambah 1.5 dah 2.5. Dan eventually 5 je lah. Malas nak
Tu
contoh.
letak
Dan
movie
5 tahun
satu
je lah.
ke tengah kan.
Dia punya pasrah tu.
Itu lah 5 tahun ni sekarang je lah baru aku tahu. By that time dah MCU phase 5. Lepas tu maybe dah ada Fantastic Four and X-Men and itulah. Baru aku nak tahu tentang kita ni. Pasal aku malas.
Actually kalau kau ni kalau you bring up Anris punya comment tu, I think the last at 10:45 tu, that is actually quite true jugalah in terms of nak explain Demon the Demon Slayer core punya establishment.
Nice. By the way,
There was some spoilers there tapi aku tak boleh nak proses.
Yang mana? Oh tak.
Orang-
Yang not really spoiler.
orang kata penyakit Kaguya tu ada kaitan dengan Muzan. Terbaik. Alright, so kita ada 5 komen menarik. Pertama daripada Ashraf Ibrahim yang bertanya, BuzzPOP, Attack on Titan tak cover ke? Dah terlambat bro, dah final season. Kalau aku nak cover pun dah tak ada makna. Tapi I know a lot of people say it's good. Aku just terlepas bas. Aku tengok sampai season 2 je. Bila dah Sasageyo, lepas tu aku tak tengok.
Aku tengok Demon
Aku tak
Slayer
tengok
pun
langsung.
sebab aku tengok Demon Slayer pun sebab nak tengok Mugen Train. I started Demon Slayer, Mugen Train movie punya year tau. So like, we're gonna watch this movie. Ni apa ni? Mugen Train. Cerita apa ni? Demon Slayer. Alah kau tahu that stupid meme yang the girl
Babi,
gigit
ya.
bulu.
Ya.
Oh,
Best ke?
gila.
Then like, okay lah, kita watch lah. Bila watch, best pula cerita ni kan.
Terbaik.
So watch it just in time. Lepas tu tengok the movie, like, oh best.
Ya, so tak apa, tahun ni baru kita orang start cover anime ke tahun lepas aku tak ingat. Ya, My Hero Academia was tahun lepas. So gradually setiap tahun selagi kita boleh ber-live stream, kita akan cuba cover yang best-best. So nanti
We're getting Weeby fight.
Yeah, we're getting Weeby fight. K-drama pun kita akan layan. So aku dengar Chainsaw Man is pretty cool. So aku nak tahu why. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so seterusnya Xavier Satsu bertanya, rasanya kalau Obanai dengan Tengen je lawan Moon 6 ni boleh menang cepat ke dan tak banyak sangat ke kerosakan akan berlaku? Aku rasa Obanai is talking cock. So silakan Ariff.
Rasa potentially potentially better sebab Hashira dia level dia bukan calang-calang even if you tell me you letak yang Shinobu pun mungkin not 100% Shinobu yang the insect Hashira yang perempuan tu, even if she's not definitely would be more help daripada 3 orang tu lah in a way. So Hashira, they are Hashiras for a reason, and dia punya tu memang kalau hantar 2 orang mungkin boleh menang. Mungkin dia punya damage not as big as this lah sebab dia orang pun dah expert.
Kita jangan lupa Hashira tu dia ada minimum requirement. Your style may vary, your fighting techniques might vary, but there's a bare minimum. As we can see masa Tanjiro was recovering from injury for the first time dalam the hospital punya ni, he was learning a new breathing technique. Or was he mastering? Nah, he was learning
concentration breathing.
correct.
Yes, full
So
concentration breathing.
dia ada a few bare minimum things that all of them have taken for granted, which Tanjiro is still like, oh ya ke, ada teknik ni ke, kenapa tak ajar dulu? Well, if you belajar masa dulu, mungkin you dah tergolek mati dah, because you are not ready for it.
Betul. Yang dia
And
nak
also,
belah batu dalam season 1 tu pun berminggu-minggu
kemai
kot.
susah.
Dia nak lama gila nak belah batu.
Which in a way dia kasih a very satisfying outcome lah. Macam bila dia berjaya potong, berjaya buat tu macam puas, member train for like 2 months plus, akhirnya boleh buat.
And it was through the brother and the sister yang macam that final yang dia belah batu tu, it wasn't even dia fokus kat batu, dia tengah fokus dekat the brother or was it the sister, I can't remember.
Yeah.
The spirit lah.
Dia lawan
Yeah.
the sibling
Spirit
spirit ke apa ke.
Not really
It was a
siblings,
nice
dia
storyline.
just kawan.
It was a nice storyline.
Oh, kawan.
Pasal eventually they meet the demon yang makan the sibling,
Yeah.
the spirits. Aku macam babi lah cerita ni best lah sia.
I seriously
Dia-
thought
dia-
they were alive at that point of time though.
Yes.
Kan, macam like it
Everyone
was
thought
so well done.
It was a very nice lead in into the whole
Itulah.
So seterusnya Syabir Syakir berkata, pada pendapat panelis, korang suka tak Tanjiro guna sun breathing often dari water breathing? I think it is his destiny. Apa pendapat kau, Syah? Silakan.
I actually prefer kalau he create his own sun and water breathing technique. That would have been a much better punya ni, because nak kata macam mana I feel like kalau bukan the fact that he was the chosen one, Tanjiro is a better water breathing punya fighter. Sebab dia bukannya hard based punya fighting style tau. He's more technique based. So you want to like, I will use this technique into this technique, lepas tu akan finalize into technique macam ni. So it's very combination of techniques which generally the more you focus kat technique, it tends to be more brute force. Macam Rengoku has more brute force in dia punya fighting style.
Ya.
Okay.
Ariff?
Sebenarnya sebab sun breathing ni in general memang susah nak perform. So I think in practical sense dia lagi banyak pakai water sebenarnya. So in terms of suka atau tak, I would definitely suka dia guna the sun breathing lah. Technically he was born to do sun breathing. And dia macam more natural to him lah. Dia pun cakap dia lagi senang. And he doesn't really have that mentality. Sebab kata dia punya komen tu for a water breather, dia tak as calm as the two original ones lah. So I'm happier for him to continue with sun breathing because that is his thing lah.
That is his way. Betul.
This is his
That
way.
way. Sedih tu, tak ada muscle mice. Tak ada goodbye untuk muscle mice. Tak ada epilog pun. Apa ni? Macam mana kau boleh buat macam ni, siap?
Kau perasan tak masa dia orang Tengen Uzi tu bergerak, dia tak bawa pedang dia pun. Kau ingat siapa bawa pedang dia, bro?
Macam sial. Okay, soalan seterusnya daripada Xavier. Dia bertanya, Tengen akan muncul lagi ke? Atau adakah ini dia dah bersara, maksudnya he won't be in the series anymore?
He will make an appearance. Tapi bila dia kata dia bersara tu memang bersara lah. Sebab kalau tengok pun memang member dah tak ada tangan kot. Member dah tak ada tangan, mata pun tinggal satu. Dia macam for his safety sake and the family punya sake, better kau retire lah. Now that is a man yang tahu ukur badan di baju sendiri.
Betul. Nice one. Seterusnya Syabir Syakir bertanya, macam mana korang avoid spoiler dekat social media? Macam aku tak boleh. Aku ada Facebook, IG, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok. Memang tak boleh lari. Tapi cara Syaz paling best. Dia hanya ada Facebook. Dia tak ada IG, dia tak ada TikTok, dia tak ada Twitter. Jadi dia tak ada masalah.
Lepas tu saya cuma masuk satu fan group saja, Kaki Hero. Yang lain tak masuk.
So tak kena.
Yang lain group game, group Gundam, apa lagi? Group masak tak ada. Itu je lah. I tak tengok pun any of this group anime. I tak tengok pun any of this Twitter semua ni. So macam like zero spoilers, bro. Totally zero.
Aku tak faham TikTok tu apa. Sebab
kan? Semua tanya so, punya IG apa? Aku tak pakai IG.
Aku tak pakai IG. Stresnya aku dengar.
Kau macam mana? Kau kat Twitter kau ada kan? Macam mana kau avoid spoiler?
Anime sebenarnya senang je. Apparently if you don't follow like too many anime people, anime sebenarnya senang je nak avoid. Paling pun they just give. What I appreciate dengan anime community, diorang tak outright spoiler. Diorang tak macam Marvel punya fanbase. Dia kalau boleh satu movie tu lah kau nak letak, satu one word by word lah kau nak cerita kat situ, ni jadi kimak orang marah sekali.
Also
marah ni.
Marah guys.
Also kalau nak avoid spoilers, janganlah pergi tempat macam Reddit.
Yeah.
Itu pasal lah.
Reddit dengan TikTok. TikTok dia punya cancel sekarang bab spoiler sebab TikTok you do not have any warning unless dia letak spoiler warnings lah. Then kau boleh scroll. Ni tiba-tiba kau nampak mamat ni cocok mamat ni macam alah bodohnya.
Terus
Kalau
kau nampak
anime
situ.
terus nampak. And then anime tiga sebab. Satu sebab diorang community tu jarang give outright spoilers. Dua, tak follow diorang banyak sangat. Tiga, spoiler kalau ada pun dalam bahasa Jepun, so kau tak faham.
Betul?
Actually now I remember, I dah masuk My Hero Academia punya fan group. Sana they have like tak sure if it's official ke unofficial punya ni.
Yeah.
You have like 3 hari after the thing release kat Japan, you tak boleh komen langsung on the episode. Then after that baru dia orang ni. Dia strictly enforce tu. Dia cakap dia, unless you tanya soalan innocent lah, macam like hey, is episode 16 out yet? Itu tak apalah. Hey guys, episode 16 kan? Mama ni. Terus dia komen kena delete by the admin.
Betul.
Even in gaming community pun previously when I was in the Monster Hunter punya community, Facebook group apa semua kan, dia ada like I think it was 2 weeks embargo yang orang jangan post any storyline atau tak dia remove. I think Star Wars pun ada juga kan in the group. Yes, Star Wars punya Facebook group yang Malaysian punya Facebook group pun buat benda sama juga.
Sampai hari Sabtu baru Sabtu 12:01 AM. Yeah.
So if you are surrounded by non-toxic people yang faham the situation, it be great lah, a good community lah. So kalau yang kau surround yourself with yang asshole tu, kau dapat lah asshole macam tu.
Yang
Aku nak advise siapa yang selalu kat Facebook ni kan, kalau you dah cam ada seorang member 2 tu, dia selalu post spoiler. Oh, I couldn't believe this character died in a story which is going to focus on like 3-4 character, you know. You can unfollow them. Because
Actually,
Facebook
dia boleh follow kan.
Dia yang bagus pasal Facebook ni kan, important news they will usually push to all the ni regardless of whether you follow dia atau tidak. Contohnya macam like, guys, I'm getting married, memang confirm you akan dapat info tu lah. Tapi all dia punya meme lah, dia punya spoiler ni, sebab you dah unfollow, you tak payah baca. That's very important. I dah unfollow tak silap lagi 2-3 spoilerific people.
Aku
kalau
rasa
jumpa kat ni,
fan MCU paling teruk lah. Fan MCU nombor 1 teruk, nombor 2 fan Star Wars. Nombor 3 baru DCU lah.
Kalau perasan, dia not really, kalau yang buat tu, kalau yang betul-betul fans tiba-tiba terpaling fan kan, diorang takkan buat tau. Yang buat ni most people yang bandwagon, yang jadi macam oh my god, this is
final.
so cool.
The Walking Dead dulu.
Ya.
The Walking Dead, kenapa dia mati weh? Siap dia tak nampak. Celaka betul. Dalam tu aku baru nak tengok kan. Dia mama aku tengok dia letak macam tu kan, terus like okay man, unfollow. I will only be spoiled by you once and done.
Yalah.
Dia aku pernah during early MCU punya yang betul tengah hangat kan, buatlah perangai celaka sikit. Aku wrongly spoil. Alamak, I cannot believe this person died. That person didn't die. Macam reverse asshole.
Wow.
Bellatrix killed Dumbledore. Wow.
Baca siap. Alright, seterusnya Muhammad Yasir bertanya, genre isekai tak nak cover ke? Tengoklah kalau ada season isekai yang baru, yang hype. Kalau yang Overlord might be a good one. That one is isekai kata silap aku. Dia
isekai.
It's an MMO game tapi dia tak boleh log out. So it's now stuck.
And dia OP.
And dia OP and he became the main villain.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And he treats the whole thing macam he's a human player with stupid NPCs. Aku nak lawan big boss betul ni kan, aku ada 100 buff spell, ambil kau, aku stack ni.
Wow. Cuma the thing is Overlord dia dah lama tak ada season baru kan. Dia tak ada conclusion, tapi dia dah lama tak ada season baru. I think the last season was 2014
Baru-baru ni tak silap aku ada some trailer or some news recently. I kena check balik lah. I takut I terconfuse dengan Goblin Slayer because I watched both of them roughly the same year or two, so it's quite close. So memang hoping for dua-dua sekali show up lah.
Aku nantikan budak-budak ni ajar aku macam isekai tu apa, like check out this new one. So nanti kita akan cover insyaallah.
Nanti ni
And
akan
then
kenal
already-
Raksan.
Yes.
No, dia mesti kenal RAM and RAM. Oh,
Yeah, it's all about availability lah. Macam kalau kau tengok bulan lepas kita stack ada 5
banyak.
show seminggu. So kalau minggu atau bulan isekai tu keluar ke anime tu keluar, kalau dah ada 5 show seminggu memang aku tak ada slot lah. So ya, kita ada lopong-lopong bulan ni sebab tu tiba-tiba boleh cover K-drama tu mulai esok.
Tiba-tiba lepas ni ni macam okay, kita tak buat reaction, kita buka Discord server. Each banner kalau korang nak sembang lah kat situ.
Betul. Discord tu apa?
Wah,
Tak apa.
Wah,
Nanti dia
kamu.
akan ajar uncle. Dia akan ajar uncle. Uncle tak tahu. So anyway, Lucy wants bertanya, Morbius keluar bulan berapa ya di sinema? April 1st. Pada hari April Fool. Harap-harap kita tak di April Fool lah. Dan akhirnya akan keluar lah Morbius yang dah ditunda selama 8 kali kot. Aku rasa. Tolonglah.
Tak bayangkan kan during the opening first show tu kan. Lepas tu dengar apa ni dia gelak Joker punya star. Time tu aku gelak juga korang.
Tiket semua dah beli. Popcorn
Tiket
semua dah beli. Lepas tu kau kena ketawa ke Jared Leto. Kau macam okey mak, tundaan ke-9. Itulah. Okay, second last comment daripada EXN Hokage. Soalan untuk manga reader. Selepas Tanjiro, Zenitsu dan Inosuke tercedera, adakah mereka akan dirawat di Butterfly Estate seperti biasa ataupun mereka terus rush ke Swordsmith Village? Silakan.
Definitely akan rehat dulu lah. Cerita ni bukan Dragon Ball, cerita ni bukan Fire Force, cerita ni bukan apa lagi yang habis di satu cerita terus masuk cerita lain. Tak. Dia orang kasih orang ni space out dia punya recovery dengan betul, dengan logical. If it takes you 2 months untuk recover, 2 months lah kau duduk terlantar kat hospital. So that when you go to the next, kau start fresh and kau tak ada alasan macam dia ni tak lawan 100% sebab dia ni cedera. Aduh puas tengok orang lawan.
Yes. So dia punya downtime tu apa? Ada sampai 4 bulan tak? I think the last time was 3 bulan kan that they were down. Alamak,
Sorry?
Brother kita terlekat. Ariff, kau terlekat lagi ke? Screen kau terlekat tu?
Okay,
Wah.
datang balik lah. Tiba-tiba dia on and off. Macam mana tadi? Apa
okay.
soalan tadi?
Shit, what was the soalan tadi? Aku tak ingat tu.
aku tak ingat.
Aku tak ingat. Aku tak apa.
Aku cakap apa tadi?
Aku terkejut bila kau screen terlekat. So aku macam I just cannot remember anymore. Alright, so seterusnya Andri mengatakan bahawa Overlord Season 4 is coming out this year. So,
Yes. Time to rewatch the whole shit.
Yes. So maybe kita akan cover.
Patin,
Kalau dah ada kekosongan kita akan cover. So macam tu lah. Kemudian apa ni? ReZero ni apa? Ariff tolong explain Ariff.
Yes.
ReZero
is your hometown cha-cha-cha to me. Kau akan benci cerita tu sebab it's so like
Syaz, jujur I tried watching it for like 2-3 episodes, tak boleh masuk lah.
Aku seronok tengok cerita tu for personal reasons.
Okay.
Masa tu time jiwang.
Aku tengok
Objectively,
aku tak nak. Aku tengok album ni aku tak nak.
Objectively, I wouldn't have watched it. Tapi sebab masa tu time jiwang, and so it's like let's watch it. So yeah, so you will watch it with the like me watching Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. I'll be like
tak apa, kita ada forecasting love and weather bro. Forecasting love and weather. So. Okay, soalan terakhir untuk segmen ini. Syabir Syakir bertanya, nak tanya manga reader, kenapa Muzan nak sangat Blue Lily Spider Flower? What the fuck is that? That's not
Aku
the
tak boleh.
Wisteria flower, right?
Aku tak ada cerita, nanti Syaz dia mute. Nanti dia
Tak
akan
apa, aku belah,
tutup speaker.
aku boleh belah je.
Tengok.
Tak apalah,
It's-
kita tunggu bila
It's
dia
major
sampai.
spoiler. It's major
Okay.
spoiler.
Oh, major
Kita
spoiler.
tunggu
Okay.
bila plot point ni sampai 3 tahun atau 5 tahun ni sekarang. Alright guys, so nantikan. So dengan itu berakhirlah 3 plot menarik yang kita bincangkan tentang episod finale season 2, dan sekarang kita akan membincangkan harapan kami bagi season 3. Jadi musim ketiga Demon Slayer telah pun diumumkan. Apakah harapan panelis untuk Swordsmith Village Arc nanti? Kita mulakan dengan Syaz yang tak pernah membaca manga. Silakan.
Ada dua. I'm hoping that Tanjiro will finally discover his true form punya blade. Even though it might patah or whatnot, tak kisahlah, but dia dah finally discover why his blade changes the colour jadi hitam and what is the significance and all that. And kedua, I hope one of the swordsmith actually mati. Because Hashira aside lah, I hope one of the swordsmith mati, because that will add a lot of weight to the fight. Macam like, oh my god, one of our best swordsmith dah meninggal. So now we need to figure out something. This is the time lah. Inilah masanya untuk kita put an end to all this.
Right.
Aku hanya senyum je dengan komen Syaz tu macam.
Oh my god. That means ada orang mati lah tu.
And as a manga reader, apakah harapan kau to be adapted well, bukan berjela-jela macam season ni? Silakan.
Yes, berjela-jela. But for this, the next arc ni dia akan quite a long arc jugalah. So kalau dia berjela tapi appropriately berjela, I would love that. That covers the plot. So again, it's mainly aku nak tengok the visuals, macam dia nak incorporatekan the visuals for all the other Hashira lah. So kalau kita tengok dia dah, kalau tak silap dia dah give like a bit of a showcase on the two Hashiras, the Love and also the Miss Hashira. So nak tengok diorang lawan satu. And overall untuk season 3, which is weird for me, I would like them to have one filler arc yang give more depth, hopefully. Sebab I feel like this studio with the writers yang ada, they can make a good one. Macam dia buat the first episode on season 2, they give more depth to Rengoku kan. So if not an arc, maybe like several smaller, maybe a bit slice of life punya element, just to give more exposition lah on the Hashira.
By the way, why does the Love Hashira nampak macam gila tu? Mata dia macam juling ke apa ke? Dia terlebih senyum ke? Aku macam, I thought she was fucking crazy, man.
Dia kalau perasan semua Hashira dia punya design pelik. Dia bila sampai Hashira main characters nampak pelik. Lepas tu all the mooks, all the lower Demon Slayer semua muka setempek je. Rambut lebih kurang sama, muka lebih kurang sama. So macam that is what we call budget cut.
Okay, faham. Alright guys, so I think dengan itu berakhirlah perbincangan kita malam ini, dan dengan itu berakhirlah our journey for the past, not really 18 minggu because we didn't cover the first 7 weeks, for the past 11 weeks. Terima kasih semua kerana setia menonton. Terima kasih juga kepada para panelis kita, Ariff, Kaki Manga, dan Syaz, Kaki Anime. Profesor X kita, Jamal, Kaki K-Drama tak ada, tapi maybe dia akan join kita esok. So itu sahaja untuk malam ini. Thank you for joining us untuk season 2. Jumpa lagi 1.5 tahun daripada sekarang untuk Demon Slayer season 3. Dan in the meantime, apa-apa siri MCU, DCEU dan Star Wars kita orang cover juga. Dan juga jangan lupa K-drama esok. Itu saja untuk malam ini. Thank you for watching. Bajulah fandom untuk negara. Bye guys.